Printmaking is a multifaceted art form that has been used for centuries to create multiple images of an original work of art. The original design is created on a matrix, which can be made from a variety of materials such as wood, metal, stone, or plastic. The matrix is then inked and pressed onto a sheet of paper, creating a unique and detailed image. The art of printmaking requires technical skill, precision, and creativity, and it has a rich history that spans many cultures and time periods. One of the most significant challenges that printmaking faced before the invention of the printing press was the laborious and time-consuming process. Printmakers had to create prints by hand using a variety of tools such as woodblocks, copper plates, and stencils. The process required great skill and patience, and the number of prints that could be produced was limited. However, with the invention of the printing press, printmaking became more accessible. Printmaking has always been a fascinating art form to me. Through the process of creating an image through carving and printing is a unique and intricate one. However, although I admit it requires technical skill, I feel the medium can often come across as cold and impersonal, but perhaps today's artists will prove me wrong. The history of printmaking is full of talented and innovative artists who have made significant contributions to the art form. One of the most famous early printmakers was Albrecht Dürer, a German artist who worked in the 15th century. Dürer was known for his innovative techniques and his use of perspective, which helped to make his prints more realistic and dynamic. Another notable artist was William Hogarth, an English painter and printmaker. Hogarth's prints were known for their satirical and moralistic themes, which he used to comment on social and political issues. Today, printmaking is still an important and relevant art form, and many contemporary artists continue to explore and experiment with its various techniques and processes. Contemporary artists such as Kiki Smith, Julie Murthat, and Richard Serra are just a few examples of artists who continue to push the boundaries of printmaking and use it to create thought-provoking works of art. Japanese art of printmaking, known as ukiyo-e, became popular in the 17th century and was known for its intricate and detailed design. The art form influenced many Western artists, including Vincent van Gogh and Henri de Toulouse-Lautrec. Printmaking has also been used in currency production, with many countries using engraved plates to produce banknotes. Now, today we will be discussing the work of the renowned printmaker Katsushiki Hokusai. Hokusai was a Japanese artist who lived in the late 18th and early 19th century. During Hokusai's time, Japan was ruled by the Tokugawa shogunate, and the capital city was called Edo. Edo was the largest city in the world at the time, with a population of over 1 million. The society in Edo was strictly hierarchical. There was also a thriving merchant class, and many artists and writers flourished during this time. Edo was known for its vibrant culture, with theaters, tea houses, and pleasure quarters providing entertainment for the masses. The city was also famous for its cuisines, which included sushi, tempura, and udon noodles. Life in Edo was not without its challenges. The city was prone to fires, and many people lived in crowded and unsanitary conditions. Diseases were also a constant threat, and epidemics of cholera and smallpox were common. Despite these challenges, Edo was a center of innovation and creativity during Hokusai's time. It provided a rich cultural backdrop for his work as a printmaker. Hokusai was born in 1760. He was the son of a mirror maker, Nakajima Ise. As a child, Hokusai showed an interest in art. Hokusai had several teachers throughout his career, but the most influential one was Katsukawa Shunsho. Shunsho was a well-known ukiyo-e artist who taught Hokusai the fundamentals of drawing and printmaking. Under Shunsho's guidance, Hokusai developed his skills in traditional ukiyo-e techniques and began to create his own unique style. However, their relationship was not always smooth, and Hokusai was known for his rebellious and independent spirit, which sometimes led to conflicts with his teachers. Despite these tensions, Shunsho recognized Hokusai's talent and allowed him to experiment with new styles and techniques. This early training provided a solid foundation for Hokusai's later work, and went on to become one of the most influential printmakers in Japanese history. Hokusai's life was not an easy one. He faced financial difficulties and personal setbacks throughout his career. However, he persevered, and his passion for art never waned. From the age of 6, I had a passion for copying the form of things, and from about 50, my pictures were frequently published, but until the age of 70, nothing I drew was worthy of notice. I find this quote to be incredibly inspiring. It speaks to the idea that true success takes time, patience, and dedication. Hokusai changed his name over 30 times throughout his life. Each name reflected a new phase or style in his artistic development. He saw it as a way of continually reinventing himself as an artist. He was a prolific writer in addition to being an artist. He wrote and illustrated several books on topics ranging from art techniques to poetry and philosophy. His most famous book, Hokusai Manga, is a collection of sketches and drawings that he used as a reference for his artwork. As a ukiyo-e artist, Hokusai was part of a vibrant and dynamic art scene that emerged during the Edo period in Japan. Ukiyo-e, which means pictures of the floating world, was a popular form of art that depicted everyday life and popular culture, including scenes from the entertainment district, landscapes, and former historical events. Hokusai's work reflects many aspects of Japanese culture, including the influence of Zen Buddhism and the importance of nature in Japanese aesthetics. He was known for his meticulous attention to detail and his ability to capture the essence of a scene with a few carefully placed lines. His work also reflects the social and political changes that were taking place in Japan during the Edo period. His prints and paintings often depict the lives of ordinary people, including merchants, artisans, and farmers, as well as historical figures and events. Through his art, Hokusai captured the spirit of his time and helped to define the visual culture of Japan for generations to come. His work was generally well received by his contemporaries and has been celebrated in Japan and around the world for centuries. One work that caused some controversy in its time was Hokusai's print titled The Dream of the Fisherman's Wife. This print depicts a scene in which a woman is being sexually pleasured by two octopuses. The image is considered highly erotic and has been interpreted in a variety of ways, with some critics seeing it as a celebration of female sexuality and others viewing it as objectifying and exploitative. Despite its controversial nature, The Dream of the Fisherman's Wife is now considered one of Hokusai's most famous and influential works. It has been widely reproduced and referenced in popular culture. Hokusai's prints were created using a technique called woodblock printing. This involves carving an image onto a block of wood, inking the block, and then printing the image onto paper. The process is repeated for each color used in the image. Hokusai was a master of this technique, and his prints are a testament to his technical skills and precision. What I find most impressive about Hokusai's work is his ability to capture the essence of nature through his prints. He uses delicate lines and intricate details to create an image that feels both realistic and fantastical. His most famous work is the series of prints titled The 36 Views of Mount Fuji. These prints showcase the various beauty of Mount Fuji from various angles and perspectives. What I find most striking about Hokusai's prints is his use of color and composition. The vivid blues and greens he uses to create a sense of calm and serenity, while the placement of the mountain in each print creates a sense of balance and harmony. Hokusai uses a combination of bold lines, delicate shading, and vibrant colors to create a sense of depth and texture. The images are composed with a keen sense of balance and harmony, with the mountain always serving as the focal point of the scene. Hokusai's work is a testament to his technical skill, artistic vision, and deep understanding of Japanese culture and aesthetics. His prints and paintings continue to inspire and delight art lovers around the world. they remain a lasting legacy of one of Japan's greatest artists. One particularly striking print in the series is The Great Wave of Kanagawa. In this image, a towering wave looms over a group of small boats, dwarfing them in size and power. The wave is depicted with bold, swirling lines that convey a sense of movement and energy, while the boats and distant mountain are rendered with delicate detail and texture. The Great Wave of Kanagawa has become one of Hokusai's most iconic images. Its power lies in its ability to capture awesome force of nature and the human spirit's struggle to survive in the face of overwhelming odds. Hokusai continued to create art well into his old age. The 36 Views of Mount Fuji series were created when he was in his 70s and 80s. This is a testament to his dedication in craft and his lifelong passion for art. Hokusai's works are held in collections around the world, including museum galleries and private collections. Some can be found in Japan. The Tokyo National Museum holds a large collection of Hokusai prints and drawings, as does the Ota Memorial Museum of Art in Tokyo. These works are also held in many international collections, including the British Museum in London, the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York, and the Museum of Fine Arts in Boston. These prints and paintings have been exhibited in major exhibitions around the world, including the recent blockbuster exhibition, Hokusai Beyond the Great Wave, at the British Museum in 2017. These prints are stunning examples of the beauty and complexity of this art form. Hokusai's life story is also a reminder that success is not easy, but with passion and dedication, anything is possible. As we continue to explore the world of art, let us remember the importance of technique, style, and the emotional impact that art can have on us all.